Rock podcast brought to you by Blackbird Tattoo and Piercing, 300 South State, Clearfield, Utah. Go there, get tattooed, get pierced, do that shit. Also, Anti-All Forever. Go to their Etsy store, spikesandhate.com, and buy some unforgiving, unrelenting, unapologetic, extreme fucking death and black metal. Today, my guest is a good buddy of mine, Reilly Van Wagoner, from the band's regurgitated Chalice Dungeon. What's up, Reilly?
What's going on?
He's holding his baby daughter right now. It's so cute.
Got her wound down for a little bit.
We did, yeah. I don't know if she's going to fall asleep or not. Chalice Dungeon, dude. Let's talk about that shit.
All right.
Where'd you get that name from?
So, actually, it's derives from a video game.
You fucking nerd.
Yeah. And I am a huge nerd.
Yeah. What video game is it?
Truth be told, it's a game called Bloodborne, and it's basically just a really fucking hard horror-themed game.
Oh, cool.
It's really, like, Lovecraftian.
Oh, yeah?
Just the lore is really brutal, and it's a terrifying experience, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, the name is basically, so you collect ingredients and you build a chalice, and then that opens a really, really extremely difficult part of the game.
Okay.
So the way that I viewed it is, instead of just wanking with myself all the time and regurgitated, starting... He
does have blisters from on his hand. From that's not from playing guitar.
Yeah, so I kind of looked at it like by starting something new with, Lord Marco, who I had in mind for a long time.
Yeah.
That was going to open a pathway to become way better through way more challenge.
Hell yeah, man.
So
the concept behind it almost sounds a bit alchemist in you're gathering ingredients and doing some kind of a spell or hex or rituals type of thing.
Human hair, coagulated blood, and stuff like that.
That's hot.
It's just really dark.
Yeah. That sounds cool, man.
I just like the atmosphere, and it went perfect with. I was listening to Emperor and playing that nonstop.
Yeah.
And it's just really inspiring. But I'm equally inspired by like horror stuff as I am by other music.
So I was listening to you guys can all go to Chalice Dungeon has a Bandcamp. It's basically chalicedungeon.bandcamp.com. There's 3 songs on there for $3. $1 a song. Great deal. When I was listening to it, I was kind of reminded of Incantation's album, the Onward to Golgotha.
Classic.
Yeah. So I felt like undertones of that, with like also undertones of like a little bit of death. The later like leprosy kind of album. Were those influences at all, or? Well,
I mean, I love Incantation. It doesn't come to mind when I think about what I was inspired by, but I mean, as a whole, yes. But Death is always hugely influential.
Yeah.
I mean, Death was my favorite band growing up my entire life. So. As long as I could remember, I fucking love Death. So, highly influential, but also, really influential as well as projects like Leviathan and Zethur and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just for, like, the dark elements, because I was good at writing all the technical shit, but when it came down to something kind of different, that's kind of what I really went for. So,
you're definitely, like, probably one of the best guitarists I know, like, and am like friends with, How long have you been playing?
I think it's 17 years this year.
Yeah.
So I started playing when I was 11.
Yeah.
And I took lessons for a short amount of time, and that was fucking boring. I just didn't want to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. I wanted to play, like, Slayer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I gave it up for a little bit and went back and taught myself, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I can't read music at all.
But
that's the path I took. And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you ever tried to learn how to read music or anything like that, or just not really interested, not really something that you need to do?
It's always in the back of my mind that I should revisit
Yeah.
Try, but I also feel like I just don't have the attention span for it most of the times. I start diving into it. I just don't find myself caring about it or finding it essential at this point anymore.
Because now you're old as shit.
Yeah, it's like learning all this stuff over again. And I know that's good, and pretty much anybody will tell me to do that, and I should. But, man, it's just, you play for so long and you get used to doing it the same way for so long.
Hey, if you got a formula that works, man. Why even mess with it, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I get what I feel across.
Yeah.
And that's enough for me. You know?
Yeah.
It's not a fucking competition, you know?
It's technical. It's definitely like technical stuff that you're doing here. A bit different from your other project, Regurgitated.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Regurgitated? Is that still a thing, or are you moving on to this? Is it dead?
It's kind of shifted priorities.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't ever say it's dead, because that's always going to be something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I just started losing inspiration for it. Just kind of had to shift gears for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as I start making more different black metal, I feel like I'll learn a lot more. I can apply that back to Regurgitated later. But
so you feel like this is maybe an evolution from Regurgitated into like a different kind of animal?
Yeah, I feel like this music is way more in tune with like how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just trying to write cool licks, you know, I feel like the songwriting is stronger.
Yeah.
You know, and just based off of experience and all the experience I've had from last putting out Regurgitated stuff and doing now. So I just felt like I connect more with the lyrical aspect of it and just the whole image, the way it sounds, just pure fucking hatred and despair.
Yeah. Spite's a hell of a motivator, though.
Yeah, it is. Know. Yeah. That's why I'm here today. I feel like it's purely out of spite. The only reason I'm alive.
I'll show you, bastards.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I definitely don't think feeling that way is bad at all. It's very constructive.
I think it's part of the human experience, man. And if you can take that emotion and mold it into something creative or artistic, I think it's a positive thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's hard to even call any music negative for that reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough to even make that call because, you know, I don't know, people are going to say what they're going to say.
Yeah.
That's music, man. Music's here for human beings.
Except for Eazy-E's Merry Motherfucking Christmas and Have a Fucked Up New Year. It's pretty negative, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you think about, you know, can you relate to music that it's only positive?
Yeah.
You know, definitely not all the time, you know. I
can't think of any, like, real posy music I can listen to. I can listen to, like positive, like, podcasts and stuff, but, my first band I was in, they wanted to make it like a kind of a posy hardcore band. And I was just telling them, I can't write that. I don't. Yeah. I can write words and lyrics when I am overwhelmed with an emotion or I feel an emotion really strongly, and I don't feel happy real strongly.
Yeah.
It's just not my makeup. Just
not how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Some people are just mad all the time. So.
Well, I try not to be mad all the time.
We're mad a lot.
Mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just when I found myself creating is like out of that emotional, I guess, avenue is not one of happiness, but one of like anger or whatever. Like this really invokes an emotion that I could do something with instead of like, I don't know, something happy or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like where you discover a lot of yourself.
Yeah.
It's in the hard times and trying to make do with something creative out of a shitty situation. You know?
Yeah.
You just learn a lot that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Part of growing too, you know.
Yeah.
So how's it being a father?
Oh, it's list.
Yeah.
Way awesome. Just have more to think about than just myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you have a legacy.
Yeah.
You have a little person.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's awesome. So,
yeah.
Tired all the time, but getting used to it.
Yeah. Fatherhood's pretty great.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before we started this, I think it's probably the only thing I've ever been good at.
Yeah.
Is like being a dad.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's pretty fantastic though.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty surreal. Like, you know, they always say, "Oh, it happens to everybody," but when it happens to you, it feels totally unique. And
it changes you. It changes you, and it is unique and special.
Oh yeah.
Because this is your experience. This is her experience.
Yeah.
You know.
I was all paranoid at first. I was like overprotective. I'm starting to loosen up to 10.
Yeah.
But gotta be protective to a point.
I think so, especially first-time father. You know,
yeah,
of a little girl. You know.
Yeah. I was like, no one touch her.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and as kids grow, you know, I think jiu-jitsu is great for girls.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's great for girls. I think wrestling and boxing is great for boys.
Yeah.
Just, you know, you protect them until they're old enough to protect themselves, and then once they learn that protecting themselves is a responsibility upon themselves, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't rely on anyone else to protect you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would hope she would take into something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Food for thought, man.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to your music project, Chalice Dungeon.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to play one of the songs. We're going to play the Umbra Waifs. You want to tell us a little bit about this song?
So that was just like the first song. The first real idea I had. Just pretty much heavily inspired by like really fast melodic black metal.
Okay.
Pretty much, it's just like a concept as if some spectral apparitions were hiding out in the forest and were to come out during the time of the Crusades and just fucking just take over. It's just more of a story. It goes more in depth than that, but that one is way more apart from the other two.
Yeah.
Is that it's a fantasy. Which kind of is more like the nerdy part of me. So,
yeah.
And the other two are more in like human emotion.
Yeah.
So.
It sounds like something I've experienced while taking LSD up in the woods.
Yeah.
Except not during the Crusades.
Yeah. I don't know. Just a weird lyrical thing. A lot of the times I just jot out the lyrics so quick.
Yeah. Do you write music first, or do you create the music first, or do you create the lyrics first?
I lay out all the music first.
Oh, okay.
And then I listen, and I just write real fast like a madman.
Yeah.
First things that come to mind, and then I just deduct what doesn't fit. Try to craft a story of some sort.
Yeah. Does it... So, your like process, how long do you work on like one song? Like how many times are you working on a song, tweaking it and taking things out and putting things in, that sort of thing?
If I have the groundwork laid out on guitar, it depends. Sometimes it just is all on me. Like I can spend a month writing a song and obsess over it, and then some days I can sit down with nothing and have a song tracked with vocals and lyrics in just a few hours.
Ready to roll, huh?
Yeah, it's just really off and on.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the songs come really fast, but this whole EP actually came really quick.
Yeah?
It was like a span of a few days.
Okay.
Pretty much everything was tracked.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to play the song now.
Yeah. He's fun.
What's up, guys? We're back. That was The Umbra Wraiths by Chalice Dungeon. And the man behind that is Reilly, here with me. We're talking some heavy metal music. Okay, so you're saying that like Regurgitated might not be done, but you're not really sure. This is kind of an evolution from what you are growing from Regurgitated.
Yeah, it's taken a backseat.
Yeah.
Right.
This is definitely more technical, I think. I'm hearing a lot more like guitar technicality, and then the guy who's doing drums, who's that again?
That's Marco Pietruzella.
Okay.
So he's touring with like 6 Feet Under right now. He's played in a ton of bands.
Yeah.
Sleep Terrors, like one of the first bands I heard with him in. Brain Drill. He's played with Vital Remains.
Oh, okay, right on.
So, yeah, it's pretty wild to have him on board with everything.
How did that come to be?
So actually, I kind of got connected with him on Facebook through my friend who passed away a few years ago, basically. But
correct.
They just talked about doing music all the time. And
yeah.
Never ended up doing it. I just had always had it in my head, but I never felt confident enough to approach him with material that I was certain he would be down.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, this time I was just like, I feel like this is fucking good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I ended up hitting him up, and he was like, sure.
Yeah.
Tracked it.
Was he pretty cool about it and all that? Mm.
Yeah. He actually was too cool about it. I actually hadn't had much experience sending files back and forth. And he kind of helped me through it. So.
Oh, really? Is that how you guys did it? You'd send him guitar tracks?
Yeah.
With or without vocals?
Just the guitar tracks, yeah.
And then he would apply drums, and then you would apply vocals to it?
So I had all the vocals done because I had actually programmed drums for the whole EP first.
Oh, okay.
Because that helped me just get tight guitar tracks.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Instead of just tracking to just a click, actually having drums to help with transitions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just ended up sending... First, it's actually really funny. I sent him the whole project file folder because I thought that's what you did.
Yeah.
And apparently it was just like 100 files just all over the place.
It's like, what are you doing?
He was like, what the fuck is this? You know? And I was so embarrassed. I was like, this is like a drumming legend, and I'm just like fucking fumbling over here trying to get him the right shit. But,
like, here's files.
Yeah, and he actually like sent me some videos. He's like, do this, send it. Okay. So it was actually, I made it way complicated.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of funny part of the whole process. But I'm sure he was sitting over in Seattle. I'm pretty sure where he lives, just fucking laughing at me like this noob. But.
You noob.
Yeah, the best part is now I know how to do it. So when you start working on the full length, it'll be easy,
Yeah, yeah.
Just piece it together like Legos.
The little baby squeaking, playing with her bunny in her cloud. She's too cute. When are you gonna get an axe in her hand, dude? Get her writing some riffs.
As soon as she can hold one. Yeah. So pick one or the other. Her mom's an artist or be a musician like her. Oh.
Yeah, different kind of arts right there.
Yeah.
Her mom is a tattoo artist over at Lucky Bamboo. Do you want to plug her stuff at all?
It's just, I'm pretty sure it's just Christina Walker Art at yahoo.com.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, I could double check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Don't usually have to email her for work.
Yeah. So you started playing guitar when you were 11?
Yeah.
How'd you get into playing guitar? Was it like one of your parents or?
Yeah. So it was actually my dad's side of the family. Pretty much everybody plays a stringed instrument.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, my dad was a bass player, and he used to love to go into pawn shops and just buy old crappy used gear. Still the same way. He's like, I bought this sound system. Like, that thing sucks. He's happy about it, But yeah, it was like I'm grateful though because he got me like a $10 DoD amp that was like the size of a school lunchbox and a $50 Ibanez Geo, and man, I had that for a long time.
Yeah,
and that's kind of when I first started taking lessons. And
yeah,
I don't know, it was probably just my teacher was lame or something. I just wasn't with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't stirring your creative fucking fluids, huh?
Yeah, because at the time I was just listening probably my biggest inspiration at that time to start playing was Malmsteen. Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh, okay. Who the hell's that?
The Swedish guitar player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's actually kind of a douche, but amazing guitarist back in the day.
Yeah.
So,
is that just like a solo project?
Or? Yeah, it's just a guitarist, one of the 80s guitar players.
That,
pretty cool story. Just, 19 years old, Swedish.
Yeah.
Just flew over to the U.S. with a guitar and some clothes. And
start playing.
Fucking blew up, man.
Yeah.
He's that good. But, yeah, he's like neoclassical. So,
oh, okay. All right. So
that made a huge impact on me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much one of the main reasons I wanted to pick it up. And my grandma and grandpa played guitar.
Yeah? Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So how did you... what was, like, the first music you remember, like, genres, like, being into when you played guitar and you're listening to that and you're like, oh, I want to play that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
Was it, like, classic rock or was it, like, rock and roll? Or?
Yeah, it was, like, learning the easiest possible Van Halen licks.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Deep Purple. Pretty much everybody starts out learning stuff like that. Even Rage Against the Machine, just because really simple stuff. And then I progressed on to Metallica and Slayer and stuff like that.
And then from there you just kind of
Cannibal Corpse.
Got more and more into like the more death metal kind of stuff.
Yeah. After I had been playing for a year and a half, 2 years, and I had a little skill. Yeah, I started moving up.
You're like, well, this stuff is a little bit soft now.
Yeah.
I need something that's really gonna fucking fuck with me.
I remember when I thought Lamb of God was like one of the hardest bands ever.
I remember when I thought Cannibal Corpse was one of the hardest bands ever.
Yeah, and then you start digging deeper into the underground, and you're like, oh my god.
It's funny because there's so many like different genres of like just heavy metal music.
Oh yeah.
That
too many.
Yeah. That when you talk about bands that you're into with a person that listens to like stuff on the radio, they have no idea what you're talking about. But if you were to go see like a Vital Remains or Skeleton Witch or Carcass or whatever kind of show, there's plenty of people there.
Yeah.
But it's just funny that you kind of get sucked into like this underground like layer of really dark, really ambient, or like really extreme music, and then once you hear other stuff, you're just like, this is soft.
Yeah.
This is the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
Yeah. You like transcend above it. It's like you can't really ever go back. I've never met anybody that started getting into black and death metal and stuff, and then it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go listen to Skid Row, nonstop again.
Disturbed's really not that bad of a band.
Yeah. I was wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm going back.
That guy's a great vocalist. That guy's soft.
Exactly, yeah.
One thing that, like, just recently in the last probably 2 years is war metal for me. It's excited me as much as hardcore did back when I discovered hardcore. And now, like, a lot of the bands I'm listening to is just, like, war metal, like War Grinder, Revenge, local guys, Goat Disciple, Wergo, Archgoat, those kind of bands. It just sounds like straight up bombs going off and like just complete terror to your eardrums.
Goat Disciple's great. I saw them open for Mortuary Drape.
Yeah, that was a cool show.
Fuck. Oh yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Dylan, their drummer, man, really good friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get him in Regurgitated in the past, but he just lives far away.
It's the problem between Layton and Salt Lake City. It's like It's a drive, man.
Yeah. War Grinder's awesome too. I bought In Suicidal Triumph.
Yeah.
I think it's like a couple of years ago.
I think in the next,
really
I don't know, next few episodes of the podcast, me and, do you know Andy Odino, the Asian kid?
Yeah.
I think me and him might be doing like a review of the Tank Tread Doctrine.
Oh, yeah.
And just talking about that. Because I think it's coming up on the 20 year of it being released.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And I'm buddies with the guy that like started War Grinder, and it's basically like just him now. And he was looking for people to review it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. So I think I might reach out to him and be like, hey, I'd like to review it on my podcast, just talk about it. Because whenever I'm like in a really particularly shitty mood or even a sarcastic mood at work, I will just turn that on, my little forklift radio, and everyone's like, can you turn that down? We're trying to talk about where this is going. I'm like, no.
Yeah. It's some aggressive shit, man.
It's super aggressive, yeah.
I started messing around with some war metal riffs too.
Yeah.
Some really fast, like tremolo pick power chords and shit. Yeah.
Just serious, like heavy metal, crazy, all over the place.
Yeah. That quenches the thirst that can't be really had anywhere else.
Yeah. I didn't know it existed. Like, if you were to like look back six years from prior to this, I didn't even know that was a thing. I had heard things similar to it.
Yeah.
That bands have done, but yeah, man, like it kind of opened up a whole new world for me.
Yeah.
And then the fact that Archgoat's from Finland, and so are all my goofy relatives.
Fucking Archgoat.
Just warms the heart.
Oh, yeah. So many good Finnish bands.
Yeah.
Kavist. Have you ever checked out Kavist?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Kvist.
Mm-mm.
It's like kind of a symphonic black metal band.
Oh, really?
They got like synth keyboards and shit, but the music is really interesting.
Yeah?
Woo! You want to join in?
She's chiming in.
Oh. Awkward angle. Come close.
That's okay. You could be on the podcast.
Mm.
I was on a podcast when I was 3 months old.
Yeah.
My dad and one of his ginger friends were talking about war metal. I was trying to take a nap. These assholes woke me up.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite death bands of all time?
All time. The first one that just came up is Immolation.
Yeah.
That's just... Woo! Yeah, you like Immolation too, don't you? Yeah. Well,
she's trying to sing Immolation lyrics right now.
Father, you're not a father. Yeah, Immolation. Oh my gosh.
Do you need a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a second.
Alright, so other than like Immolation, what are some of your other favorites? From the past and present.
Man, I get fucking swarmed with bands.
Yeah.
Suffocation, for sure.
Yeah. Terrence Hobbs is a badass.
Yeah. Spectral Voice is one I've found in the last few years that's been highly influential. I just really like them. Refreshing to hear from being like Spectral Voice nowadays. I'm not highly into like the modern technical death metal. I mean, I kind of like Archspire, but I find it hard to listen to a lot of that type of tech death.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck they are. So.
Yeah. It's like, fucking light speed riffs the whole time. I definitely like some groove in there. But, yeah, so Suffocation, Blood Incantation's awesome.
Oh, I fucking love Blood Incantation, dude.
They're fucking amazing. I have Starspawn on vinyl.
They were supposed to come here with Immolation, weren't they?
Yeah, I actually think that's in October.
Liquid Joe's or something like that. But every time I try to check it out or like see the event, I can't find it.
Yeah, it's at Liquid Joe's. I'll have to pull it up on my events and invite you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to look for it anymore. But yeah, I mean that'd be really. That's going to be a really good show.
Yeah,
I can tell. But oh man, there's just so many bands. I think Morbid Angel made one of the best fucking comebacks ever.
Yeah.
Their new album is awesome. I think I love their new album.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking cool.
And Hate Eternal, their new album is awesome. But yeah, Morbid Angel, Hate Eternal, just huge.
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse Chorus.
What did you think of? Did you listen to the new Bloodbath album?
Yes.
What'd you think of that?
That was the one. It's called
The Arrow of Satan, blah,
drawn.
blah.
Yeah, the Arrow of Satan is drawn. I thought it was fucking awesome.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, that's a great Bloodbath album. I really liked the Fathomless Mastery from them. I thought that was like different than their other albums. Of course, they had a member lineup, but I really did like how they came back to just the Swedish roots.
Yeah.
You know, the fucking just that wall of guitar sound on that album is just fucking crushing.
Yeah,
it's an awesome album. But yeah, Bloodbath's awesome. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that might have came out lately that I've been really into. I'm usually stuck in the past, musically, for sure.
I'm that way with hardcore. I think a lot of the like revenge. I dig that when it comes to like war metal.
Oh yeah.
I think that band kind of blew my socks off.
Yeah, I have a couple of records downstairs.
Yeah.
I have the whole Total Rejection, and then the other one I just kind of blind bought. I can't even say the name of it, but I've listened to it. I think it's the Infiltrate Downfall.
Yeah.
Something else. But yeah, the whole Total Rejection is sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like man version of Nails.
Right.
You know, like a man's nails. Yeah.
It's like a man's nails.
Yeah. But, I mean, I like Nails, too.
It's like,
it's hard
it's
to
like
say
Nails, but with testosterone involved.
Yeah. Fucking barbarian Nails.
Oh, shit, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Awesome.
Alright, let's play a fucking game, dude. I'm going to give you two bands. You pick which one you like better.
Okay.
Death or Deicide?
Death.
Yeah. Mortician or Morbid Angel?
Oh, dude. See, Roger's on my friends list, and if he listened to this, he's so disappointed. Probably, oh man, yeah, probably Morbid Angel musically. I mean, just all around, supreme musician.
Yeah.
But I fucking love Mortician, too. Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, Morbid Angel out of those two.
Incantation or Immolation?
Immolation. I love Incantation still, though.
Bloodbath or Dissection?
Oh, Dissection. Storm of the Light's Bane.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite albums ever.
New York style pizza or Chicago's deep dish?
New York style. I could go without the big old massive
the deep dish? You don't like the pie, dude?
I like it, but I don't know. I guess the thinner ones are easier on my gut nowadays.
That's old man talk right there, dude.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's some old man shit.
I got IBS. I gotta be careful.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I get heartburn like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I get heartburn a lot too. Yeah, spicy shit just fucking not doing it for me, but I still eat it anyways.
Yeah, dude. I love spicy food.
Yeah. It's gonna have to kill me.
Yeah. You remember James Bacchus?
Oh, yeah.
We were having wings one day, and James doesn't do well with spicy food. And I love spicy food. Yeah. So I got my wings hot. James got his mild. James is sitting there sweating like a whore in church. And he's like, dude, I think I got your wings. I'm like, you think so? So I grab one of his wings. I bite it, and it's mild. I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, here, smell my wing. Smells it. He's like, God, how do you even eat that?
Man, I had some wings from Wing Nuts down in Ogden.
Yeah.
It was so hot. I missed work the next day, man.
Oh shit.
I forgot what kind of extract, but it was just pure pepper extract on these fuckers.
Your ass was on fire.
Oh, dude, I was
like
so
that Alicia
sick.
Keys song.
Yeah. I mean, very few times in a man's life does he cry because of a bowel movement, but that was one of them, man. I was like, fuck work, I'm not going in, no. It was like purgatory wings or some shit like that. Some of the hottest wings I've ever experienced.
That or your first week in prison. But he told me he loved me, so what are you going to do?
Yeah. Either way, well, fuck. Had a taste, huh?
Oh, shit, dude. So what are you hoping to do with the Chalice Dungeon?
Oh. Hopes and reality are definitely two different things. I would hope to do multiple albums. And if it allowed, play some fests, something like that. I mean, that hasn't even been talked about, live shows or anything like that. No. I just know Marco's down to do albums.
Cool.
So, eventually plan some fests or something like that. I don't know if I got it in me to go on like a full tour. I don't know. It just doesn't sound good.
Fuck all that, dude.
Yeah, like a fest would be cool, you know, but just something that would just be a one good experience. But as far as fucking touring goes, after having been there and done that, I'm kind of like, nah.
Yeah. Well, especially when you have a family.
Yeah, especially right now.
And then also, like, through the use of, like, technology and stuff, people can download it, share it, what have you, that kind of thing. And so it can get around. The music can get around, but, yeah, playing a fest would be cool. I don't even go out of town for, like, fests or shows anymore. I just saw the lineup for Maryland Death Fest, and one of my favorite bands, Coffins, is on it.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, God, they're from Japan. Last time they came here, they got kicked out of the country within like a couple of days.
Oh, my God.
I'm tempted to go to this. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to that.
I know. As much as I'd like to think, that I would, it just doesn't ever turn out like that.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Too many people, and fucking, I hate people, and I'd much rather just like listen to them in my garage or something,
We're pretty similar, dude. You put us in a huge crowd, we're gonna end up throwing some punches.
I can't stand being around people.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
I get anxiety.
My skin starts tingling.
Yeah,
I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Heart starts racing.
Yeah.
I can go to like a concert, like a death metal concert, or what have you, and have a couple beers and stand in the back, and I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like if I'm somewhere like a jazz game or something like that, and there are people all around me and so much noise, and it's like I feel surrounded. I get all claustrophobic. It feels like it's caving in and shit.
I feel like a fucking alien.
I get close to passing out. My heart races.
Yeah.
And I can't breathe. I breathe all weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't fucking do this. I gotta get the fuck out of here. There's too many people.
Yeah. All too real. We just went to that Lantern Fest thing, and oh my God, it was the same way. There was hundreds of people there. I was like about to get started on this tweaker dude. I was freaking out. I was like, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, death metal show, black metal show, totally different.
Yeah. Because it's just a handful of people there.
Yeah.
I think the last big show I went to was like that big tour that Dark Funeral was headlining.
Oh, sadly, I missed it.
Yeah. I think I actually hit you up. I was like, hey, man, you going? You're like, nah, I got work.
Yeah, back when I was waking up at like 3 in the morning for work.
I was happy that I got to see like Belphegor and Incantation. Veil of Nath is badass. Have you heard those guys?
Yeah.
They're fucking cool, man.
My buddy Chris toured with them. Did vocals for them. Yeah. They're sick.
That band's badass, dude. I don't know how those dudes, the lead guitarist's fingers don't just fall the fuck off.
Yeah, dude.
They're all over the place.
Insanely technical.
Crazy.
Yeah. Very skilled.
And then I sat outside during Dark Funeral because I could give a fuck.
Man. I liked that last album they put out, actually. But the Diabolus Internum album has some really good songs like Hail Murder, but I don't know. It depends, man. I'm really tough with bands I like to much.
Yeah.
You know, because I have a hard time with bands that just kind of stand there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. King Diamond's still like the best fucking band I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to talk.
He's coming back through.
Oh, I know.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's in November, though.
I'm totally going.
Are you?
It'll be my third time. Hi, kitty.
That's his cat.
Everyone wants to make noise. So.
Yeah. That's all right. That's fine. We're doing a podcast with a musician. So.
Yep. Of course, there's multiple animals.
It's to be expected.
Yep. Exactly.
Fuck yeah. Okay. We're going to stop right there for the part 1. Catch us back on part 2. Biatches.